Among China's huge family of missiles, why is the DF-100 the only one, known as the most familiar stranger? Since its debut in the National Day Parade in 2019, this cutting-edge weapon, which has been dubbed an aircraft carrier killer by foreign media, has not been seen in public, but legends about it have been circulating among military observers. As the most special existence of the rocket force equipment system, this both cruise missile flexibility and ballistic missile lethality of the cross-border killer is quietly changing the strategic pattern of the Western Pacific. When the DF-100 squadron sailed through Tiananmen Square, the official title of Longsword 100 in the commentary and the conspicuous DF-100 logo on the body of the bomb have triggered speculation about its true identity. This naming fog precisely reflects the unique positioning of the weapon. It is not only the continuation of the Longsword series of cruise missiles, but also the realization of the Dongfeng family's signature strategic deterrent capability. According to Jane's Defense Weekly analysis, this dual attribute stems from its revolutionary technological breakthroughs. The use of superignition ramjet engine. It does not need to carry oxidizer, while maintaining the volume advantage of cruise missiles, to achieve a sustained hypersonic flight of Mach 4 to 5. This speed is not only far beyond the threshold of the interception of the current air defense system, but also make the traditional ballistic prediction model completely invalid. Publicly available information shows that the DF-100's range covers 3,000 to 4,000 kilometers, which happens to fill the firepower gap between conventional cruise missiles and medium-range ballistic missiles. This well-designed combat radius makes the Okinawa base in the first island chain, and the Andersen Air Force Base in Guam in the second island chain within its precision strike range. More attention is paid to its unique Chancellor ballistic application. This will be a parabolic trajectory and maneuvering orbit combination of flight patterns, with the end of the dive up to Mach 6 breakout speed, theoretically, can break through any existing shipborne defense systems. The U.S. Center for Strategic and International Studies admitted in its 2022 report that the success rate of the existing Standard 3 interceptor is less than 30%. Compared with its predecessor, the Longsword 10 series, the DF-100's strike accuracy has made a qualitative leap. The commander of a department of the rocket force has used a metaphor to describe it. If the earlier model can hit the target figure, and the improved model can hit the baguette in its hand, then the DF-100 can accurately destroy the fruit flies inhabiting on the breadcrumbs. This amazing accuracy is due to the deep fusion of BIDA's third-generation navigation system and multimode composite guidance technology, which maintains meter-level positioning accuracy in complex electromagnetic environments. When paired with the 500-kilogram infiltrator combat unit, even a fortified bunker or an underground command post would be hard-pressed to withstand its thunderous strike. Although officials are tight-lipped about the exact number of deployments, satellite imagery shows that new cavernous missile positions built in recent years in coastal provinces such as Fujian and Guangdong have entrance specifications clearly designed for large cruise missiles. It is worth noting that these bases and the southeast coastal airports form a missile fighter coordinated combat system, which can realize real-time sharing of target information through the data chain during wartime. This deployment strategy implies the strategic positioning of the DF-100. It is not only a braking hammer to tear open the regional anti-missile network, but also a scalpel to carry out systematic breakthroughs. When carrying electromagnetic pulse warheads, it can even carry out non-contact killing of enemy early warning radars and communication nodes. The focus of attention has always been on its anti-carrier combat capability. Unlike the DF-100's zenith attack mode, the DF-100 can carry out multi-axis saturation attacks on carrier formations by virtue of its low-altitude surprise defense and hypersonic speed advantages. Its unique swarm tactics application scenarios are extremely frightening. Dozens of missiles in the data chain coordination can attack different ships at the same time, but also focus firepower to implement the multi-bomb common attack. RAND Corporation simulation shows that, in the face of DF-100 three-dimensional attack, the Nimitz-class carrier battle group's probability of survival will plummet to 42%. This may explain why the U.S. Navy in recent years to accelerate the construction of distributed kill chain, trying to reduce the risk of being one-pot end through decentralized deployment. In terms of stealth performance, the DF-100 inherits the excellent genes of the Longsword series. With nanoscale wave-absorbing coatings and polyhedral-shaped design, its radar reflective cross-section, or CS, is 2 orders of magnitude lower than that of traditional cruise missiles. What's more, it has the ability of intelligent stealth. It can adjust its route independently according to the battlefield situation during the flight and avoid radar detection by using terrain cover. This ability is particularly fatal when cooperating with the drone reconnaissance system. When the early warning aircraft found the threat, the missile may have long entered the irreversible end of the attack. The installation of this strategic sword is quietly rewriting the regional balance of power. The Pentagon, China's military power report for the 3rd consecutive year will be listed as game-changing weapons. Japan's Ministry of Defense, in its East Asia Security Assessment, dedicated to adding hypersonic weapons defense chapter. It is interesting to note that, despite all the speculation, China has always maintained a strategic determination, neither high-profile display of its full performance, nor to participate in the arms race-style data comparison. Behind this restraint is the deeper consideration of forming asymmetric advantage by technology generation difference. When the opponent has not yet figured out its real parameters, the deterrent effect has already been formed. 6 years have passed. The mystery of the DF-100 has not yet been fully unveiled, but through sporadic official reports and academic papers, we can still glimpse the farsightedness of China's military industry. It is not only a breakthrough in a single weapon platform, but also a microcosm of the upgrade of the entire combat system. From the digital target range in the Northwest Desert to the Joint Operations Center on the East China Sea, this great power is deeply integrated with early warning satellites, quantum radar, and artificial intelligence command system, weaving a dragnet that will make any provocateur fearful. When certain forces are still obsessing over the authenticity of carrier killer, China's military industry has already been writing the next chapter of the strategic saga of stopping the war before it happens.